Hi guys, my name is Macy. I'm here today because I'm going to be installing this. I own a 2012 WRX, and the installation process, I'm going to show you it on. And yeah, let's get started. Go. Also, I just want to say that this is from Illumaesthetic. It was $170, but I will say there's nowhere else you can find these. Yeah, I just want to throw that in there really quick. So first, we're gonna have to pop this off, and it honestly should just come off if you just put enough pressure on it. Okay, now that the screws are out, we're just gonna pop this out. You wiggle it enough, it'll pop right out just like that. Okay, next, you'll feel right behind the speed gauge, there's a wire connected to it, and there's a tiny clip right in the middle of the wires on top of it that you just want to push down, and you can just pull it out. And if you look at the wire, that's where the clip is, and you'll just be pushing that down and it'll slip right out. Now you're gonna take this out, and you can see there's clips all around, and you're just gonna push the clear part in and under and pull it up. Harder than it looks. Say a little PSA, this is not easy to do. I would advise having a friend help, or maybe I'm just dumb, I don't know. So yeah, this is what we're left with. The next step is going to be to take this whole hood part off, and it's the same thing as the clear glass. You're just gonna push these down and under and then pull all the way around. That just clips off just like that, and then we're now left with this. The next step is going to be to take off these center caps, and I'm just using a flathead to kind of pop it off. There's the first one, set that somewhere secure. Second piece, and keep in mind these two are going to be bigger than these two when you're putting it back together. The next step is going to be to take off all of these clear centerpieces, and basically you're just going to want to get your nail underneath it and pop it pop it off like that. Don't lose it. They pop off pretty easily. The next step is going to be just taking this off, and then basically you're just going to be separating the black piece from this trim right here, and it should just pop off. And then basically after you popped all those little black pieces off the back, you'll just separate the two. Okay, now we're gonna take the new one and just put it right where the original one was. And then we're gonna take this part and snap it back on there also. And to snap it back in, just basically press along the trim and you'll hear it snapping in. gonna take all those clear caps. You can tell which side goes down because you can see the little clips. And remember, the two bigger ones go on the speed cluster, or the speed gauge, and then the RPMs. And you'll hear it snap on. Next, we're gonna take these and pop them right back in. And make sure when you're popping them back in, you align it with 0 again. And these pop in very easily. Remember, the two smallest ones go over here. Okay. So the motor has a right stop and a left stop. So make sure to push the left stop to the 0 mark for the speedometer and the tach. So you can see that's the right stop right there because you'll feel it. And then there's the left stop. And you want it to end right at 0. Same with the speedometer. There's the right stop. And then you want the left stop to be at 0. And then the fuel and temp is going to be slightly below 0, and same thing with the right and left stop. The next step is just basically reassembling everything we just took apart. We're going to do the hood, and this should just snap into place all around. Just like that. Next, we're just going to pop the glass in. It's the same thing. Lining everything up pretty much. So next is to plug in those wires that we unplugged earlier. So basically, you're just gonna clip it on. Oh, and then you just push it in, and you should see your lights come on, or you just clip it in, and then you'll see your lights come on, and that actually looks really cool. Now I'm super excited. Next is these screws. You're gonna line them up as best as you can and take those two screws from earlier and just screw them back in. And last, we're just gonna snap this big piece back on. And then we're gonna turn it on. And that actually looks really sick. Okay guys, that's it. Not too bad of an install. I would just say make sure that your gauges all match up because that's obviously very important. Yeah, thank you guys for watching and I hope you have a good day.